The year 2026 marks a major leap forward in China's naval strike capability as the C-802 and C-803 medium-range anti-ship missiles undergo another round of enhancements. These two missiles, already widely exported and deeply integrated into Chinese naval platforms, are now entering a new era of extended reach, improved guidance, faster terminal attack speeds, and more sophisticated electronic warfare resistance. For years, the C-802 has been considered the backbone of China's surface-launched anti-ship missile family, while the C-803 built on that foundation with better engines and enhanced flight performance. But the latest 2026 upgrades show how China continues refining and modernizing its coastal and naval strike systems to remain competitive in a rapidly evolving maritime battlefield environment. To understand how significant these upgrades are, it's important to note where the C-802 and C-803 originally came from. The C-802 began as a Chinese evolution of earlier missile designs, eventually gaining an active radar seeker, sea-skimming mission profile, and a turbojet engine, allowing it to reach distances over 180 kilometers. The C-803 then took this design further by improving propulsion efficiency, enhancing data link capabilities, and adding a faster terminal attack approach. Together, these missiles became favorites among many nations looking for reliable, cost-effective, and export-friendly strike weapons. But the 2026 developments elevate the performance of both missiles in ways that bring them closer to the more advanced systems fielded by major naval powers. One of the biggest changes involves range. The C-800 previously operated around the 180-kilometer mark, but the new upgrade package pushes the range beyond 220 kilometers, thanks to an improved turbojet engine with better fuel consumption and optimized air intake design for the C-803, which already exceeded its predecessor. The latest iteration achieves a range closer to 260 kilometers, with even more efficient propulsion and a redesigned aerodynamic frame that reduces drag during low-altitude flight. These range improvements significantly boost the missile's standoff capability, allowing launch platforms to strike from safer distances while staying out of enemy counterfire envelopes. Another major enhancement introduced in the 2026 upgrade is the seeker technology. Earlier versions of the C-802 relied primarily on an active radar seeker, while the C-803 offered a hybrid system. The new upgrade equips both missiles with an advanced dual-mode seeker, combining active millimeter-wave radar with an imaging infrared terminal seeker. This combination dramatically improves accuracy in complex environments, helping the missile maintain lock even when facing electronic countermeasures, radar jamming, or decoys. The dual-mode seeker also boosts performance against small or fast-moving naval targets, which often try to evade detection in cluttered or coastal environments. The improvement in seeker reliability means higher hit probability, even against modern, agile warships equipped with advanced defensive systems. Electronic warfare resistance is another area where the C-802 and C-803 see significant evolution in 2026. The new onboard processors feature advanced digital anti-jamming algorithms, improving the missile's ability to identify, classify, and track targets even when operating under heavy electronic interference. This is critical in modern naval conflict, where warships rely extensively on EW systems to mislead incoming missiles. The upgraded missiles now incorporate frequency-agile radar modes, making them harder to jam or deceive. Additionally, the new software allows the missile to reassign priority targets mid-flight when equipped with cooperative engagement capability, enhancing their effectiveness when launched in SLAVOs. The 2026 upgrades also refine the flight profile and terminal attack modes. Both missiles now fly even lower during the cruise phase, skimming closer to the ocean surface to reduce radar detectability. The terminal speed has been increased to high subsonic or quasi-supersonic levels, depending on the model, making interception more difficult for point defense systems. The C-803 in particular benefits from improved thrust-to-weight ratios that allow for a short burst of near-supersonic speed immediately before impact, increasing both penetration power and survivability in the face of close-in weapon systems. In addition to hardware improvements, the missile guidance logic has been overhauled. The 2026 version introduces mid-course data link updates, allowing operators to redirect the missile based on updated targeting information. This is especially important in dynamic maritime situations where enemy ships may maneuver aggressively, deploy decoys, or change formation. With this upgrade, the missile becomes more flexible, smarter, and capable of adapting to real-time battlefield changes. When it comes to warhead capability, both missiles retain their high explosive fragmentation design, but the 2026 upgrade introduces improved detonation control. The new programmable fusing options allow the missile to optimize its explosive effect depending on the target's size and armor. For smaller ships, a surface explosion maximizes fragmentation damage, while larger or reinforced hulls can trigger delayed penetration detonation, increasing lethality. These enhancements ensure maximum damage across multiple vessel types from patrol craft to medium-sized frigates. One of the key advantages of the C-802 and C-803 families is their compatibility with various platforms. The 2026 upgrades maintain this versatility, keeping the missiles deployable on surface ships, coastal missile batteries, aircraft, and even certain types of mobile launchers. This multi-platform flexibility boosts China's export potential and gives partner nations a highly adaptable tool for maritime defense. The new lightweight launch canisters introduced in this upgrade cycle are easier to maintain, install, and replace, reducing operational downtime. On the global stage, the updated C-802 and C-803 positions China as a more competitive exporter in the anti-ship missile market. Many nations that previously relied on older Western or Russian systems are now considering next-generation Chinese options because of their affordability, modern features, and wide compatibility with 2026 enhancements. These missiles bridge the gap between mid-range and high-end anti-ship systems, offering nations a more budget-friendly, yet still formidable, coastal defense solution. As regional tensions rise and naval standoffs grow more frequent, the importance of reliable anti-ship weapons only increases. The 2026 C-802 and C-803 upgrades demonstrate how China is responding to modern naval challenges by pushing incremental yet impactful improvements. These missiles are no longer just export-friendly mid-range strike weapons. They are evolving into more capable, intelligent, and survivable systems designed for the complex maritime battlefield of the future. With extended range, advanced seekers, refined engines, enhanced EW resistance, and smarter guidance logic, the upgraded C-802 and C-803 reflect China's continuing commitment to advancing naval strike technology. Their impact will not only be felt within China's own navy, but across many nations that rely on these missiles for coastal defense and maritime deterrence. As we look ahead, these upgrades mark an important step in the evolution of medium-range anti-ship missiles and a reflection of broader trends, shaping modern naval warfare.